Welcome, everybody, to Intermediate Accounting 205 at Santa Ana College. Before I begin, I want you to know that I'm going to be there every step of the way to help you guys succeed in this course. So let's start with the syllabus. I'm just going to hit the highlights of the HIT syllabus, but I want you to, of course, read it carefully so you know what's going on in the course and some of the little subtleties that I may not have time to do in this video. All right, so here we are, spring semester 2025. We're starting February 10th, I think, as you already know, and we'll end on June 8th. I'm Steve Wilson. I'll be your instructor for this course. Here's our ticket number. This course is deployed entirely online. So there's no scheduled Zoom or in-person class sessions. However, I provide optional tutorings on Saturday mornings from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock, and a little more of that when we get into the course. But I think you'll find that very helpful. I go through any questions that you want. That's your time to ask me anything from career advice to maybe even exam questions before we take the exams. So I think you'll find that very helpful. I will record those sessions, so those that maybe that time is not convenient can still review those. Also, you get extra credit points for doing that. All right, this is the spring term 2025. It's entirely online, as I mentioned. Here's my phone number. The previous dean at Santa Ana College said, never give your phone number to your students, but I do. And I found that it's very helpful. I don't want texts, however. I do not like texts. My daughters and my wife love text, but I don't. So please, we'll have a real conversation and talk on the phone. For less maybe urgent things, here's my email address. It's wilson_Stephen@sac.edu. And normally that's going to be the best way to contact me. Okay, here we're going to go through, this is the first of 2 semester classes. The second is Intermediate Accounting 206. It's the same textbook. So once you bought the textbook for this class, you won't have to buy it again for the fall term, should you want to take the second session of this. Most of you will be preparing for CPA tests or a career in accounting. So this will be a little different than the 101s and 102s that or maybe even the 1As at other community colleges. I really am here to help you guys learn this, and whatever I can do to help, I'm there to do that. Okay, I have these lovely hyperlinks in my table of contents that can take you to various pieces of the syllabus, and here it's employed entirely asynchronous online, but my optional tutoring sessions, which I previously mentioned, are done via Zoom. So all you need to do is log in and away you go. I'll show you how you do that when we get to the course. Here's the Tech Connect Zoom link. I think you'll find very easily on the home page in Canvas, and it'll take you conveniently to those. Additionally, I am on campus at the Academic Computing Center on Fridays from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And you can join me either in person or participate via Zoom. Participating via Zoom is very easy. I will publish how to do that in the directions in Canvas and announcements. There may be a little delay in getting that, but eventually I will, and you'll be certainly before our first session on Friday. And my first session on Friday is going to be February 23rd. So it allows students' videos to be visible via Zoom. I think some of you have been experienced with that. I'll let you read the mission statements, course learning objectives, but this is going to be financial accounting on steroids, this course. So essentially all you really need to have, in my estimation, is to have passed Financial Accounting 101. And I would tell you that maybe 80% of the CPA test is on intermediate accounting. So here we're going to look at financial statement analysis. We're going to look at a very in-depth understanding of time value of money, etc., etc. So I'll let you read the rest of that on your own. Here's the required text. I have a nice little picture of it here so that you get the right one. We're on the 18th edition. Wiley has published a 19th edition. It just came out. I got a preliminary copy of it. So probably for a year from now, we'll probably transition to that. But not much has changed, I would tell you. So here, you not only need that textbook, but you need the Wiley Plus access codes. That's where you're going to be doing your homework. Will be in Wiley's system called Wiley Plus. And then those points that you earn by doing those assignments come nicely over automatically to your Canvas gradebook. So I put the approximate price. It may have gone up a little since, but it should be in that ballpark. Now, the textbook package is required for the class and nothing else is acceptable. And if you buy the text from any other source, you're going to be responsible for all the resources that are in the bundle. If you buy it from the bookstore, it's certainly a lot easier that way, and away you go. But you need those textbook materials immediately. If you go on to the fall 206 intermediate course, you'll only need to spend another $76.95 to get those access codes for another semester. But you should know also there's a free 2-week trial period for both the Wiley Plus and its ebook. So there's really no reason to delay starting your homework assignment. And this course is challenging. I don't think you would want it any other way. And it's critical to hit the ground running for this course. Okay, so here is Wiley Plus's online content. So I give you some information here as to how to create a student account. And once you get in the course, you'll see that Wiley has a video on getting started, Wiley PowerPoint on how to register and navigate Wiley Plus, and then an overview of Wiley resources. It's an amazing textbook. It's a big textbook, but it is very complete, and there are lots of resources that you get when you sign up for this course and get these Wiley resources. Okay. Once you get into the course, you'll see a little menu option that says Wiley Course Resources, all sorts of good things to help you with the course. And we'll see that more when I get into the course and show you around a little bit. All right, technical support. Wiley doesn't have a phone number available for students using Wiley Plus. They do have a website here. So please don't hesitate to contact me via phone, which I listed, as you'll remember, on the first page of the syllabus, which I welcome, should there be technical issues that cannot be immediately resolved. And of course, no penalty will be associated with any technical issues that are beyond your control. So our policies, I think you'll find, are pretty liberal, but we'll get into that in just a second. Here I expect at least a little bit of proficiency in Microsoft Office products, primarily Excel, and away you go. But Canvas is going to be used for communicating your points through its gradebook and announcements and other information. Electronic devices generally not permitted during our exams, but certainly you're welcome to use anything you want during our Zoom sessions. Okay, calculators. Good idea to have a simple calculator. I have a very inexpensive $10 calculator. Here it is. And that's all you need for this course. You don't need an elaborate financial calculator. I have one that I bought many years ago, but I don't use anymore because generally I do the sophisticated things in Excel. Good idea to maybe touch base with some students that you may know that you want to work with. I think those collaborations are totally optional but helpful. Again, if you email me, please use this in the subject field. I teach at a variety of different places, and that way I know who you are and I can get back to you more quickly. Okay, access to Canvas, easily done. You just click on there, just type this in your website and away you go. Click on the card for this course and you're in the course. And I'll show you how to do that in just a second if anybody has some problems with that. Okay, if you have some difficulties with certain things that affect Santa Ana College, you can certainly contact the Distance Education Department. I give you a phone number here. And if you have any issues with Canvas, I give you their technical support number here as well. They are available 24/7. And if you don't believe that, I called them once on Christmas Eve at 11 o'clock at night, and they were there. So I'm going to believe them when they say their support is 24/7. All right. Due dates, I think you'll find in the syllabus they may be subject to change, but it's pretty unlikely that it would. But life issues can happen to all of us. Serious life issues, I should say. And should any of those happen to you, please call me on the phone number and we'll work something out. I will not automatically drop you from the course during the semester term. If you need to drop for whatever reason, which happens rarely, but it does happen, please do it yourself. But if you miss the first assignments and you have not communicated with me as to the reasons why, I'm required to drop you from the course. Okay, we'll skip that for right now. Admissions and records, please keep that information up to date. Usually, when I need you, it's very much at the very end of the course. And if I can't get you, I'll make the best decision I can, which is usually not in your best interest. Okay, so I won't go through ethical responsibility, pretty easy there. Here's our regular and extra credit points. So here we have a total regular points of 1,480. By the way, that's on the syllabus quiz, so you might want to write that down. We have 4 exams worth 200 points. We have homework, 12 chapters worth 20 points each. We have problem homework worth 30 points each for 11 chapters. And then we have IFRS exercises and problems, 9 chapters at 10 points each. And of course, our icebreaker, which is kind of a fun thing. We get to know each other a little bit. And then a discussion, an icebreaker discussion, I should say. And then the syllabus quiz. Both of those are worth 10 points each, total of 20 points. Okay, that looks like a good place for us to stop this video. And when we return, we'll take a look at the remainder of this syllabus. Until that time, bye for now.